Is it connected? My service is being weird. If there's going to continue to be a bad connection, then I might just cancel it, delete this. I am guys with lives this past week. A little over a week. I've probably done like 3 lives. And I'm just trying to get like my engagement back up and going. I'm at work right now, and Stephine, am I pronouncing it correctly? Hello? Forgive me if I butchered that. I apologize. I'm just at work, and I just did a client, and Stephanie. Okay. That spelling, I thought you were like French or something. Apologize for the Stephanie. Okay. I just did a client, and she is a blonde client. Shocker. But she's a great blending client, and I wanted to come on here because 100% American. Well, 100% American and 100% first time. That's the first time I've ever seen somebody spell their name Stephanie. Stefene. Anyways, so I just did this client, and she does like blonde, but she has like over the years she's been getting more gray in, and we normally like most of our blondes that we do always say that they don't want to have like any warmth in their hair. And I've been realizing the more gray that I do, doing like a cooler blonde on somebody that has gray hair is not very wise. And so I just wanted to come over. I just wanted to talk about that really quickly, because I think it's an important conversation to have. It took a while. The last few times we've been like getting it right. I've been doing her hair for about 5 years, but we hit this point where she wasn't happy with the way that her hair was toning. And I didn't change the formulation. I kept toning her hair the same as what we always did. But I think because hi AD, thanks for joining. I think because her hair, I don't want to be mean, don't kill the messenger, but because her hair was getting a little bit more silver and like true white gray, that when I tone her hair to be more of like, I would just use 10V when I tone her hair, like nothing special. Nothing that would cause her hair to be like super icy or ashy or gray looking, but just enough to cancel out any warmth that was in her hair, to like get rid of any like yellow. Because there was a time when I first started doing her hair where any warmth in her hair she did not like. And so I would have to like retone her hair. It was like kind of hard to not overtone to be too cool, but also not get enough of the warmth and then feel like she's brassy. So we ended up just sticking with like 10V. AD, I don't really do a lot of men's cuts. The most cuts that I do will probably be more like my uncle or my uncle. Yeah, I have like one uncle that comes in, like that's all I do, or my son. But yeah, I don't really have a lot of male clients, or like if my son's friends maybe come in, but other than that, not really. Which if you can get a male clientele, I highly suggest that, because men are extremely loyal and they're on a very regular schedule. So if you're somebody that could get like a male clientele or a handful of male clients, I highly recommend it. Oh, no, but have I ever shaved any head? No, because I've been doing hair for about a little over 20 years, and the year that I was going to beauty school, they took away our license from including a straight blade in our license. So we took a class on men's cuts and like using a straight blade. For our class, we had to do like a balloon with shaving cream on it and like shave the balloon with a straight blade without popping it. But it was just more like for fun to do, because at that point they were like changing the laws and they were taking away straight blade. So no, legally I cannot do that. But so anyway, so this client that I was doing gray blending, I would normally do 10V on her hair. And this is kind of for most clients that are doing more gray blending, where they want to feel bright and they don't want to feel warm and brassy. So you start off doing their hair and using more of like a 10V or something like that, just to like keep it, like get it as white and bright as you can without being cool or warm, just like a nice neutral bright blonde. But then as clients start getting a little bit more gray, they end up feeling like it blends so much with their natural color that they just feel like it's too silver. So I would, if you have gray clients that are coming in and you don't know how to go about toning them, make sure you add some warmth into your formulation. One of the, like, we just settled on a toner that we really like. It's Paul Mitchell the Demi 10NB. That's, or even if you use, it's a newer tone that they put out, 10GV series. Just enough of a gold to not feel like it's silvery. I don't think any gray client would probably ever say that they want to have warmth in their hair. I don't think any blonde would be like, yes, tone my hair and leave some warmth in it. But I think by user error and just seeing these clients that I've done for a handful of years where they've been fine and happy with their hair, but then all of a sudden, you know, as they get a little bit older and they start getting a little bit more gray, we get into this point where they're like not really happy with their hair. And I don't think they want to tell me that they're not happy with their hair, but I can see it. And they're kind of just like, oh, yeah, it looks good. And I'm always like, tell me if you're unhappy. Like, it's super fast for me to just really go back and tone it. And they're like, no, it's okay. I'm like, no, that's it. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back and retone it, because I can just tell that you're not ecstatic about it. So we'll go back and retone their hair and add a little bit more warmth into the formulation. And they end up being a lot happier with it. So I just wanted to say, if you guys have gray clients or gray blending clients that are doing highlights and they want to start blending their gray with blonde highlights, make sure you add just a little bit, like, make sure you use like a warmer formulation. I wouldn't even say just add a little bit of warmth. I would say make sure the formula that you use is like a buttery blonde, whatever that is for the color line that you use, because chances are they're not going to tell you that they want to have more of a warm blonde. But if you just do their highlights and they have a lot of like natural white silvery color in their hair, if you do a really white highlight and then just tone it with like 10V and cancel out any warmth in their hair, it's gonna blend too much with their natural color to where all they're gonna see is just a whole bunch more gray highlights, or now they're just gonna feel like they're gray and silver all over. So adding, toning their hair with like more of a warm color has really saved. There was a few times where I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna be happy with my, like, are they gonna leave? Because I feel like the last 2 or 3 times they haven't been very happy, or, you know, but now that we've like rearranged the formulation and started toning more warm, and not even to where it's like super warm, it's just, you know, slightly on the side of more of a buttery blonde, they've definitely been a lot happier with their hair. So I don't have I didn't like record a video, but I thought it was important to like come and talk about because I think there's a lot of clients now that are starting to embrace their gray and they're not wanting to cover their hair so much. And so they're starting to like just blend with highlights. So yeah, just wanted to come over and say that. I do have a playlist that has gray blending videos, but I think all of those videos for the most part are to where they want their hair to be super gray and super icy. So maybe next time my client comes in, I'll record the service and show you the difference with toning her hair so that it tones to be more like warm. But anyways, that's about it, unless you guys have anything to say. If not, then I'll just skedaddle. No comments. I guess I'm gonna upload a video here pretty soon. I was just at the salon the other day and my hair has gotten long and my facial framing's gotten long. So I was just recording, cutting my layers around my face. So I was just working on that and I just uploaded a quick little short on that literally just right before I came on here. So my next video that I'm gonna be uploading in the next day or two will be me looking like a fool cutting my own hair. I hope you guys look forward to that. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. And I've been giving you guys lots of time with my lives. I hope you like them. I don't know if you do or not. I kind of feel like a dumbass half the time, but I'm trying to show up a little bit more for you guys since I know I bounced on you guys for a while. So anyways, we're back to the normal schedule of fall, trying to get back into the swing of things. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good Monday. I'll see you guys later. Bye.